This is a solo episode with yours truly, and today this is a fun one, and I had fun researching this. We are talking about the 10 best TikTok hair hacks, and listen, TikTok, well, you can seriously go down the rabbit trail so fast with this. So I had to be very just like military style almost. I was like, no, you cannot watch this other video that just popped up. You have got to keep looking for TikTok hair hacks. So this took a little bit because I wanted to make sure that they were ones that I would use too. And when you type in hair hacks in TikTok, all these hair tutorials came up, and that was so hard for me to not watch every single one because I was like, oh, I can style my hair like this. And oh, this looks like an easy style too. So it was really hard, but I tried to make use of my time. And before I go into the top TikTok hair hacks, I used my time wisely while finding this. So a few ways that I used my time to look for these. So it was work too, but it was fun too. I was feeding my baby Ellison. So in the middle of the night and like 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 a.m., I was watching TikToks on hair hacks. Then another time I was at a place that I go to do compression therapy, and I also do a red light therapy. Like when I want to treat myself and do like a full panel bed, that's like a luxury. Sometimes I go there, but they have these compression sleeves that you can put your legs in. I want to get that for the house, by the way. That is on my Christmas list. And it's a 30-minute session. So while I was doing that, I researched TikTok. And then I also went to the gym and I did the bike at the gym and elliptical. And while I was doing that, I was researching for this show. So even though it's 10, we'll go through them kind of quickly, but it took a long time to get all this together. If you want to see some of the items that that I found during these hair hacks, I put it in our shop collection. So just go to lindseyholder.com and you will see this podcast episode, which will be the hair hacks episode. And it's everything that I've gone over or about to go over. It'll be there. Another thing, I don't know if you knew this or not, but we're about to really ramp up our YouTube channel. So search for Spa Skin and Beauty. And if you want to see us, what we look like live in action, you can go to the Spa Skin and Beauty channel. Ashley and I are finishing up with our app first for everybody to join the membership. And then we're going to head on to Hit It Hard on YouTube. So our skincare membership app, you can also join us there at lindseyholder.com. We will soon have our white labeled app, which means that you can go into the store in Google or iTunes and search for, it'll be called Lapre Beauty there because that's the name of our skincare membership, Lapre Beauty. And then you'll be able to download it and have all of my videos at your fingertips. Right now, you can still join at lindseyholder.com, but we are so excited to be rolling that out so soon. Let's get started for the TikTok hair hacks. The Olivia Garden Brush Cleaner. Oh my gosh, I feel so silly not knowing about this sooner. This brush is amazing. I spent way too much time trying to clean my brushes out. Oh my word. And I stumbled across this brush cleaner on TikTok, and it is a magic wand. It removes all the hair and those nasty little white things that get in the brush, whatever those are. It just brush. You get rid of that in seconds. You know what I'm talking about. Like the brushes look nasty, and this cleaner looks crazy. Okay. Like the wires are really tight, and there's two sides of it. So one has a larger side to it. One has a smaller side. So you can use both depending on what you need. I tend to use both sides, but the smaller side really gets in like all those little white fuzzies, everything that builds up in your hairbrush over time. So I have a link to that in our shop. I'm obsessed with that. And now it takes me like 5 seconds to clean my brush. It just gets every little hair out of there. Whoever invented this is a genius. Because I used to clean out with just a comb and all that, and it took forever. This, nope, game changer. And then, of course, after you use the brush, you also want to clean it with your gentle soap and water as well. So definitely, that's just a must. I think that's going to make it to our Christmas list because that is a must. The second one is a very simple one. So I have the Revlon one-step hair dryer and volume brush. So at night, when I usually tend to wash my hair at night, and then if I want to have more of just a straighter look for the next day, I do have to use my hair dryer. And I love this not rounded, it's like rounded flat. I don't know how to explain it, but it has the bristles on it. You can straighten your hair and blow dry your hair at the same time. Well, anyway, I watched the video on the TikTok here, and you can twist it downward instead, so you can straighten it, but also twist it downward. I never have done that. And it creates these beautiful loose curls. By the way, if you want to see all these TikTok videos, I went and I grabbed the link for all of these TikTok videos, and on our website, on our blog, we're going to have the link to it, and maybe in the show notes. I'm not sure. You'll see. I don't do the show notes, so they may be in the show notes. They may be online at lindseyholder.com. So one or the other, you will find the link so you can visually see these TikToks that I'm talking about. You can just click on it, and sometimes the visual is better, but hopefully I'm explaining it is right. But this link, I think, is like a 15-second video, and you just take the blow dryer and twirl it around your hair and then just gently pull it down to create beautiful loose curls. I thought that was very helpful for me because I use that blow dryer all the time. If you do not have that blow dryer, it is awesome. It is called the Revlon One Step Hair Dryer and Volume Brush, and it really does a beautiful job of getting just your hair under control. And if you want more of a straighter look really quickly, it's like a no-brainer. It's just very easy to do. The third one, I'm so glad that I stumbled across this as well. And I'm going to get this one. I do not have this one yet. I am definitely going to get this. And I have seen this before and I just forgot about it, to be honest. But it's the elastic band hook tool remover. So you know how if you're braiding your hair, or if you're needing to put your hair up in those horrible little bands that are they're just not good for our hair. They're those little tiny little bands that are good for braids though. And they are, make your hair look almost invisible with those little tiny rubber bands. But apparently, you need to be careful with the type of tool that you use to remove the bands with, because the cheaper versions can break and expose the blade. So there is the one that I found, it's in the shop, that Pink Pony, I think it's called. I think it's called Pink Pony. And that way you can just use the tool and it slices that rubber band, and then you're not pulling your hair and pulling your hair out, because you do not want to do that. The next three are for frizzy hair tips. The first one, because listen, I'm in the South, y'all. I mean, my hair is so frizzy all the time. It only looks decent in the winter. The summer is I'm just trying to control it just all the time. So I really like these 3 frizzy hair TikToks, and I'm excited to try these. The first one was by a hairstylist. So she used aluminum foil. She had used a piece of aluminum foil and pulled down the aluminum foil on her hair. When I watched the video, it looks like she had the aluminum foil kind of wrapped in some type of cloth just to make the foil like more easier to manage. And then she just kind of pulled it down, and it took the frizz out. I thought these are fun to watch. They're fun to watch. They're a little addictive. I'm like, ooh, there goes that frizz. So where's my aluminum foil? Because I don't have much, because I try to use parchment paper. So do I have any? So I want to try that one. When I came across this skincare line that was the first peptide scientifically proven to reverse skin aging at the molecular level, this esthetician got excited. I first heard about OneSkin through a well-known biologist who studies genetics and aging. Immediately, I was hooked after also listening to an in-depth interview with the founders of OneSkin, who, by the way, are composed of 4 women scientists listen to this, their credentials are so impressive, including PhDs in immunology, skin regeneration, and tissue engineering, masters in stem cell biology to masters in biochemistry, and PhD in bioinformatics and molecular biology. I mean, wow. If that is not impressive, right up my alley to create a skincare product, right? Equally impressive is that they actually do not outsource their research to external labs. They run their own R&D, or research and development process, in-house, where they can accurately measure the efficacy of skin aging interventions at a molecular level. They actually use real skin. So you can see in all the reports and every labs, the measurements afterwards. It is so incredible. Their powerful peptide molecule helps your skin cells repair damage, reducing cellular senescence, which allows your skin cells to become more like your younger cells. What this does, this prevents collagen or helps prevent collagen breakdown, increases that epidermal thickness that we all want, and leaves your skin with your younger self. Because as you know, our collagen breaks down every year, unfortunately. Personally, I have all of their products. I've talked about them on so many podcast episodes because I see results. It truly has been a game changer for my skin. I am in my mid-40s and I needed some help. I have everything. I have their cleanser prep, their face supplement, and their body supplement. And now they have their new eye cream. The results are pretty incredible. And I'm not a huge advocate of eye cream, but this one with the peptide formula, and I did my research on them, I am a fan. So I put on the eye cream and face supplement twice a daily. I first put on the eye cream and then I put the face supplement, okay? And then at night, that's when I use the cleanse prep and body supplement. I'll do that at night. All of this information we have listed on our website at lindseyholder.com/OneSkin. That's ONESKIN, or just scroll down to the show notes to find the link. And if you want to get their products, use code HOLDER15 for 15% off your first order. We are so excited to share this product with you, not only after testing it, but being an active user ourselves. That is lindseyholder.com/OneSkin with code HOLDER15. That's HOLDER 15. The next two are by, this guy is hysterical. Shout out to Matt Loves Hair. Matt, I just want to say your content is hysterical. I see your hustle. I see you are doing a great job. You make hair fun and you make hair funny too. So I'm going to shout out his gram. So two of these are from him, and he's in both Instagram and TikTok. He's probably on YouTube too, but I follow him on both and I get so much information from him. And he does things quickly, effective, and funny, which is perfect. So this one is, he recommended to use a texture spray to remove frizz. So in this video, he used the Moroccan oil texture spray on a brush, and then he brushed in the product. And then he says it's going to give your blow dry a little grit to try and fight that humidity. You know, when you watch TikTok, the products go by so fast. So I can't tell you how many times I'm like, okay, stop. What was that? What product was that? So I have to like stop, pause it, try to read the product, the name of the product on it. But I found it. So it was the Moroccan oil texture spray on a brush, brush in the product. So I'm really excited to try that as well. The other one that he recommended was to use for frizzy hair, was to use dental floss. What in the world? I would never have thought to use dental floss. Again, this was from the Matt Loves Hair. This one looked beyond so easy. So he separated his hair in the middle. Okay, separate your hair in the middle and just secure it in a low ponytail in the back, very low. Just get a piece of dental floss and glide the floss down your hair tight. So I saw when he did it, he held a floss with one hand in the front, one hand in the back, and then he just glided the floss down when he split his hair. So easy. I'm looking for my floss because I have a water pick. So where's my floss? I'm going to grab that and try that because you could just do that on the go. Like really, really, really easy. The next two, I just struggled with all of these actually, but okay. Now let's move on to my next problem. So basically I was trying to find solutions to all the problems that I have as well. This one is a oily hair hack. So instead of just washing the entire hair, just separate the crown and front pieces, then wash those areas out and then blow dry. I actually do this. I did this before I saw this, but I just wanted to include it. And I did link a visual for you so you can do that. Nobody told me about that. I just naturally thought, you know what? Oh, my hair is oily up here in my front framing pieces and at the very top. I'm so annoyed. But the rest of my hair is not oily and I don't want to keep washing it all the time. So let me just wash a little bit and then dry it. And then it looks like the whole thing's freshly washed. So try that. That may help you. Another tip I have not seen before, and I thought this is interesting, I definitely want to try this, is to use a micellar wash. You try that versus a dry shampoo. So what the lady did is she soaked a cotton round. It was like a cotton pad. It was like a round piece of fabric. I'll have to find it and put it in the shop if you know what I'm talking about. So it wasn't like a toss away. It was one of that. I use these for my face too. So anyway, use a cotton round, and it's like plush, and then put the micellar wash onto the cotton round and then apply that to the area and then dry it. I never thought to use I've used micellar wash for a lot of things, but I never thought to soak it on a cotton round with that. So I thought that was very interesting. Again, the link, if you want to watch her do it, I have it set for you. Now, if you have dry and itchy scalps, these next few tips are for you. So itchy, flaky scalps are usually not caused by dryness, but overproduction of oil located near the hair follicles. It can also be caused if you have psoriasis or seborrheic dermatitis. What can help with that? Gentle exfoliation can help. This treatment I have not seen before by this company, so I thought this is pretty cool. This dermatologist was recommending the Inky List salicylic acid exfoliating scalp treatment. Basically, it's like a lightweight serum, and it gently exfoliates and helps control oil production. I thought that was a very good tip, and I like how they already had something with that salicylic acid. I'm a really big fan of salicylic acid and glycolic for exfoliation anywhere with the skin, and the scalp is no different. That would be great. I would also recommend you could use those scalp scrubbers. I have those in my shower. That would be good. You can combine it to really get that exfoliation. So anyway, you want to use this as a pre-shampoo treatment. So just to kind of let you know how to do it, you would rub it into your scalp, not your hair, just your scalp. You would leave it on for 10 minutes. Then you would wash it out. And then I would say just wash your hair as normal after that point. And then try that 1 to 2 times per week. Plenty of times to do that. The next one is for dry and itchy scalp. Now, I have not tried this, and I thought this was interesting, but the lady was mixing 1 or 2 tablespoons of white apple cider vinegar and 1 cup of water. Then pour it over your scalp she said pour it over your scalp for about 10 to 15 minutes and then wash it out. I suggest I'd probably put it in one of those plastic bottles that like hairstylists, they mix their solution in. They're like plastic bottles with the tip because they have those tips on them that are pointy, and it really lets you just really get into the scalp really well. So you would put that over your scalp, and then you would let it set for 10 to 15 minutes so you could wash it out. The last one is using those wands, those curling wands. I was using it all wrong. I feel so ridiculously silly about this. So you don't hold the wand upside down. Instead, you hold the end of your hair on the cold part of the iron. You twist it and you don't let it go off the end of the cold part. Then you let it set and then you pull it down. And it was these beautiful curls. And I have not been doing that. I just real quick and easy. And I was holding my wand upside down. But you know what? Until you find the information, you do not know. This was such a fun episode to do. It made me want to do, haven't decided yet, but I almost wanted to do a 10 best TikTok skin hacks. So I don't know. I'm thinking about it. What do you think? Let me know. Follow me on Instagram at Lindsey R. Holder. That's Lindsey R. Holder. HOLDER. DM me. Let me know. Should I do a skin hair hacks? Did you like this? You can also get into go to lindseyholder.com, join our membership there. You can send us a DM there. That would be fun too. I hope you loved this episode. If you want all this stuff, head to lindseyholder.com. It's all there for you. I hope you have a wonderful week, and we will see you until next time. I had just remembered that I completely forgot to do our clean swap, our healthy clean swap. And since I'm recording this live, we're just going to have to skip this week, or maybe we'll add it to the show notes instead. So we'll have you a healthy swap. So I think we'll do that. We'll add it. So go to the website, lindseyholder.com, or it'll be in the show notes. We'll tell it there once I figured out what that is, because I totally forgot. It's just the way it is. I have a newborn. That is my excuse for the entire year. I've had 4 hours of sleep. There you go. Have a wonderful week, everybody. And until next week,